Hi, my name is Lindsay Astrike, and this is my demonstration speech. It is believed that over 7 billion chocolate chip cookies are consumed every year. Millions of people out there may agree that just plain old chocolate chip cookies are their favorite desserts. There are hundreds of different recipes on how to make the perfect chocolate chip cookie. I found the recipe that has the best, the biggest, and the chewiest chocolate chip cookies. And today I'm going to show you how to make these simple cookies in just a few steps. I found this recipe at one of the best recipes online, which is called allrecipes.com. The reason why this is so successful is because you are able to type in what kind of ingredients you may want in your recipe and what you don't want. You may also see the highly new rated recipes out there, and if you want to try experimenting. These rates are just from commonly users, just like yourself. Okay, to start off, you need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And today I'm going to demonstrate how to level it off evenly, so you get a nice measure. First, you're going to start off with the cup, and you just scoop it up. And you want it overflowing like this. Obviously, you don't want to put it in like that, so what you use is you just take plain old butter knife, and on the flat edge, not the jagged, you kind of just push down on it so you can get nice and even in there. Now what you do is you just scrape it all the way off. This way you get a nice, even measure of flour. You also need 1/2 cup of just white plain sugar. You also need 1/2 teaspoon of salt, another 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and it's important to make sure it's not baking powder because that will ruin your recipe. You need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You also need 2 eggs. And now on one of the egg, you're going to be using the entire egg, which means that you'll use both the yolk and the whites. And on the other one, you're just going to be using the yolk, which is the yellow part, and I'll show you how to separate that. Then you also need 1 cup of brown sugar. And what you do is kind of similar to the flour because you want to get nice and packed in. Kind of overflow it, and then take just a plain spoon and push it down. This way is you fill the entire cup instead of getting like 1/2 cup. And this gets you a full cup of brown sugar. You will also need 3/4 cup melted butter. And the reason why you want it melted is so it doesn't clump up. And you will also need chocolate chips, semi-sweet. Some people also prefer, and if you want to try it, is chopped walnuts, and that is 1/2 cup to 1 cup. Depends on how much you would like. Okay. Step 1 is to preheat the oven to 325 degrees, and you then take your baking sheet and spray it with an hold on. And this is the baking sheet. Everybody's probably seen this. You just quick spray and set it down to the side. What you then want to do is mix your dry ingredients, which consists of your flour, your baking soda, and your salt. And I will shift it over here. And over here I have already my flour and my baking soda and my salt already measured out. What you then do next is mix all your wet ingredients. And now this way I'm going to show you how to separate the egg yolk from the white. What you do is you crack the egg on the side of the brim of the bowl, pull it in half, and then you scoop it up and you go back and forth until there's no whites left. It's an easy way to get it nice and separated. Next, I've already had all the other ingredients, which consist of the brown sugar, the vanilla, the egg yolk, the egg white, the butter, everything already mixed up in here. What you do then is you start slowly mixing in the dry ingredients. The reason why you have them separate is so they can thoroughly mix. This is the way that you get the perfect dough. Alright, I'm just going to put this over by the sink. Right, and another thing that you need is a spatula. And this will let you get all the sides, get the dough nice and mixed well together. Alright. And get it all off the edges, get it all mixed up together. I'll show you what it looks like in the end. This gets you a nice, evenly mixed mixture. And I'm going to grab the chocolate chips to add. And you just dump them right in and just mix them with the spatula. Okay, once you have it all mixed, you want to have your sleeves rolled up and you're just going to grab a little bit of the dough, roll it together with your hands evenly, and then just place it directly on the pan. Now you want these about a couple inches apart from each other and about the size of a golf ball. Alright, and step 4 is to bake the cookies from about 15 to 17 minutes. Or you can just do it based on if they're cooked, toasted lightly around the edges. And I'm going to grab what the completed looks like. After they are completely cooled on the cooling rack, they are well recommended with a tall glass of milk. These simple treats will truly become the new family special, if not already. It only takes a few minutes to prepare and cook, and they should be ready in no time. Now you can say you are one of millions who enjoy eating a big, chewy chocolate chip cookie. Thank you.